welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing great, right? So today what is that we're gonna do? Today we will take you through a simple C program where you can print any text which is required in an output screen. So we will write a program now to print the text. So what is that first you need in the C program to use these output or input functions, right? So you need a header file, so which is you type #include stdio, which is standard input output header file, right? So what is #include? #include is a preprocessor command, and then stdio stands for standard input output header file, right? So it has all the information related to input output functions. So what are these input output functions and what is the help of those, right? So there are a couple of them. As an example, I would like to tell you is Printf function, right? You have scanf function, then you have put C, and then get C, right? So these are a couple of them which you would use day in day out, hence I've given you these as an example, right? So printf, scanf, put C, get C. So printf is an output function, scanf is an input function. Again, similarly, put C is a output function, get C is a input function. So we'll let you know what is the use of these in our later programs, but today we will run you through a printf function, which is nothing but a output function. So if you want to use any of these functions which are inbuilt, then you need to first have this header file in your program. So once you have your header file declared, the first thing you need is a main function. So what is this main? Why you need this? So this is a very important function where our operating system or your computer understands that the program will start from here, right? So as every function needs to return a value, right? So we will declare this as an integer. So this function returns an integer value. So I'll tell you why it is important when I get to that. Okay, so once you have main function, then you need open flower bracket, which will tell you that what are the statements you are writing within this main function to execute, right? So as I mentioned, this program is all about printing a text. So which is the output function you need to print the text, right? So that's a printf. Okay, so what is that I would like to print? I would like to say welcome friends to my channel. So whatever you type within this double quote is what will get printed on the output screen. So what's this printf for? So this is an inbuilt function, which is the definitions of that is already written in the header file. So what this does, so printf is used to print strings, integers, characters, etc. so on the output screen, right? So once you write down your statement, you need to always have a semicolon, which is also called as terminators, and are required after every statement. So once you have written the printf function to print the text within these double quotes, and yeah, so before I proceed, I would also like to let you know that these names or these function names are case sensitive. I will show you what happens if I put the capital letter instead of small letter, right? So let me go on to the next one. So once you are done with the printf, the next code is to return a value to this function, which is nothing but 0. As I mentioned that every function returns a value. In this case it is an integer value. So why are we returning 0? This program, once it executes, and if it returns a 0, it means that there is no errors. Hence we are able to execute this program without any interruption. Okay, therefore we need to have this statement called return 0. Now if I compile, you can see that the compilation has finished successfully, right? So before you compile, you need to save the file with a .c extension. So all C programs have to be saved as a .c. Here in this scenario, I've already saved it. You can save your file by clicking here and then giving a name to it and then say hello world.c or whatever you wish to, but the extension should be .c. Okay. Now I click on compile. You can see the compilation has finished successfully, which means that there is no errors for us to correct. Now, as I mentioned already, what happens if I put down the capital letter? So when you guys are giving exams, in nervousness, you always have this situation where you update the Printf function name in a capital letters, but you forget to remember that it's a case sensitive, right? Now you will not be able to easily identify what's that error. So I would recommend you guys to always practice by creating a lot of errors, so you understand what each error means to you and then how to correct them. So while you guys write exams or you are planning to write down a program, then you will not get frustrated, so that you know that this error means this is what has happened and I need to correct it here, right? So it says that there is a warning with the implicit declaration of function, which is printf. So it's saying that something is wrong with this printf, right? That's what I was about to say. This is a case sensitive program, hence this is not actually getting executed. Now I will make this back to a small letters. Now if you compile, it will be compiled successfully. Similarly for this, if I make this as a capital R, again this return is not recognized. Now you can see that there is a blue color highlighted here, right? So once I change it to capital, it will go off, which means that it is not recognized by a system as a statement or a function, right? So return now adds more of a function. Now I compile. Yeah, we're just about to show you. If I put it R, compile, it will throw an error and it says compilation failed, right? So here we go, compile it, build it, right? So it takes a while for to build the program. You can see that it's working out here. So we'll wait for a minute. Yeah, so you've got the compilation has finished successfully. Then you click on this execute button. It will take us to a output screen. So now the program is getting executed in the backend. It is reading through all the functions line by line and understanding what needs to be done, right? So it should actually now print the text which we have given here in the program. It should say welcome friends to my channel. I hope you are able to understand. Yeah, here we go, that we have now, you can now see the output screen has printed welcome friends to my channel, right? So this is how you can write a C program, a simple C program to print the text, right? So if you guys have any queries or if you want me to run through any programs, then please let me know in comment section. I will go through your comments and record a video of any programs you need, right? Thank you so much for spending time and learning through one first C program. I hope you go back and execute the similar program into your systems, right? Thank you.